Hey, History of Byzantium listeners. I'm Kirin Tsang from the Miles Ahead podcast, presented by Frugalflyer.ca. And like almost half of the latest History of Byzantium tour, I'm a Canadian. If you would like to learn how I flow to and from the tour for free in business class, tune into Miles Ahead. Not into the jet set? We have strategies for flying to and staying at almost every destination at minimal cost using the magic of miles and points. Get miles ahead by listening in at frugalflyer.ca/podcast or find Miles Ahead on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Amazon Music. Thank you, and back to your host, Robin Pearson.
Hello everyone, I have another 3 things to tell you. Tomorrow, as in Sunday the 1st of December, I will be hosting 3 Zoom calls for patrons where you can ask me anything. This is a reminder for those of you already on Patreon, and if you're not but want to get on the calls, then you could just sign up for $1 and you'll be able to join in the conversation. The calls are at 2 p.m., 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. That is Coordinated Universal Time, which is essentially the same as Greenwich Mean Time, but apparently we don't want to show off too much about that. Anyway, hopefully you'll be free for one of those. Second thing to tell you is that tour dates for 2025 have been provisionally agreed. They are May the 17th to the 26th and October the 11th to the 20th, 2025. The first tour will be in Istanbul for 5 days before visiting Ephesus and other sites in Western Anatolia, while the October tour will also spend 5 days in Istanbul before visiting Nicaea and Cappadocia. Remember, those are provisional dates before you ink them into your diary, but they should be made official soon. Email me, thehistoryofbyzantium@gmail.com, to get on the mailing list so you can get booking information as soon as it's available. Finally, you may have heard an unfamiliar voice introducing this update. That was Kirin Tsang from Frugalflyer.ca. Kirin was on our last tour back in October and has written a review of our journey down Turkey's west coast. You can read that review at frugalflyer.ca/blog and hear about what it's like to be on a tour with me. As the name suggests, the folks at Frugal Flyer try to help you gather points and rewards so you can travel better and cheaper. They have their own podcast where they share tips and ideas with you. It's the Miles Ahead podcast, so search for Miles Ahead wherever you get your podcasts to find out more, or go to Frugalflyer.ca. I look forward to speaking to some of you tomorrow and seeing some of you in 2025.